pool heater not starting here, and wanted to show you what's going on. Pull the cover off, give you a look here. Show you the motor's not starting, and it's just hot. And it's actually very similar to an air compressor, kind of doing the same thing. I think it needs a new capacitor. I'll show you. We'll turn on the heater here, and you'll hear the motor try to buzz and start. Pool set 99, no demand. Water kicks in, trying to start, spark, and you'll hear the motor in a second here. Nothing's spinning. I'm gonna spin it by hand. And there it goes. So it started up if I spin it by hand. But watch, I'll turn it off this time. And let the motor come to a complete stop. And then I'll try to start it. This time I'll wait for it without spinning it, and you'll see it won't start on its own. It's very similar to what happens sometimes with an air conditioned fan motor, where you can push start it. Oh, it started on its own. Look at that. Let me try again. You know, and it could be that it just got some dust buildup. Try again, see what happens. The other day it wasn't starting. I should have made the video for you then, but here goes. Oh, started just fine. That's good news. Looks like I got a heated pool again. My water temperature is set too high. I'll turn it down to about 82. This is a 16,000 gallon pool. Maybe even 81. Don't want to waste energy. But it started up just fine. That's good. But I'm still going to look at getting a new capacitor because I know it was having some trouble starting. And it's good to know that it's running now. Good to go. Okay, so it worked for a day. Someone set the pool temperature up again. It's not good. But just for showing you, I'm going to go ahead and reset it. And it stopped again. So that's not good. Here it goes, kicking in. Calls for a spark. You can hear the motor's not starting. If I push start it, it'll start up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And what I'm gonna do is blow it all out. You can see all that dust kicking out. And then I'm going to lube the motor with this HVAC 444, which is some really awesome stuff. That dust that's in there is actually DE. And you may want to wear a dust mask or something. You're blasting this out. Probably a good idea to take a wet dry vacuum, convert it to a blower, and blast all that dust out. But then we're going to follow it up with some of this HVAC 444 lube. And then we'll make sure our motor starts on its own. We'll test it out here. It's a good idea to stand to the side when you're turning this puppy on. Any heater really, you don't want to be in the direct line of the deal. We'll see if it kicks on its own. It might have been a good idea for me to figure out. There it goes. Now that'll work the lube in. That should be all it takes. Well, what happens again is the DE is really hard on equipment, on pool motors and stuff. It can build up kind of a coating because DE is diatomaceous earth, which is ground up seashells, and it creates a layer that is really, really fine, really, really smooth, and it can cause the motor windings to go bad. It can actually cause failure So you want to kind of take steps when you're using DE, wear a dust mask, and not really to use it really close to your equipment when you're adding your DE. You don't want to store the bags of DE close to equipment, because if you're scooping it out right there next to the equipment, as the motor's spinning and drawing air into it, it can actually drag that DE dust into the motor and cause failure, cause problems. So, but anyway, you can always clean it out, blast it out, use a lube like I just did here to keep everything going good and get things back to normal. Anyway, that's fixing a pool motor that wouldn't start. I may be in the clear here, I may not. Time's going to tell. The motor could be worn and need to be replaced. I am researching whether you can get a capacitor separate for a motor like this, but what I'm being told is that they want to replace the whole motor as a unit. But still something I'm looking into. Maybe some of you pool guys have experience with this and know a way of adding a capacitor here. It doesn't seem like that would be very difficult, but doesn't mean it's being done either. It just seems like people like to just replace the whole thing. I'm a repair guy, so I like to fix things, but yeah, you can do what you can do. Anyway, this one's good to go, and that's how we can get it going again. I don't need my pool this high, so I'm going to turn it down and down to maybe 82, 81. I'm good. All right, that's the story there. I might just check one more time and make sure it actually starts up on its own. Let the motor stop completely. I don't want it to sit there and buzz. And let's check it out here. I'll raise the temperature up and it should kick in. There we go. Calling for the spark. Beautiful. All right, we're in good shape now. I'll put the cover back on and we're all set. Good to go. Nice heated pool. Okay, reset the cover, and of course we're going to want to turn this back down, and it's way too hot for a pool. 82, 81, we're good. Unit clicks off, no demand, we're good to go. It's telling me that our water temperature is 84 right now. That's good. Nice heated pool.